Yeah, yeah, uh, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. They see this money, think I'm famous. These hoes get thirsty on the low, but they basic. You a rider, I won't take your love for granted. This lifestyle got our haters going crazy. Don't let these birds play your mind when they be talking. Girl, it's just jealousy, you know that they be chatting. No reason to ever feel like they're competition.
What's going on? All of my YouTube viewers and supporters, it's Kahunaveli with Kahunaveli TV and Kahunaveli Live and Raw. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you want to donate to the channel, I want y'all to go over to Cash App and send whatever you can if you want to support the channel with money. The Cash App is Kahunaveli1. Kahunaveli and the number 1. Kahunaveli 1 on Cash App. Or you could just hit the like, share, and subscribe button. That also works. And it's free. No pressure. Now, oh, that's good. Refreshing. Like I've been promising y'all, I was gonna give you guys another story time video. The last one you heard the story of Foot and how he almost got his ass whooped and jumped off of the old balcony that used to be the apartment that I used to live in when I was a kid. One of the apartments. With that being said, this story is another story from when I used to live in Rockland County, New York, specifically Spring Valley, New York, right? I was about 13 years old, right, when this happened. So, this is the story of how I got fired from the Spring Valley Department of Public Works. All right, this was the summer that I was 12, turning 13 years old. I started my first job ever. I'm excited because I'll make my own money. I don't have to hear my mom tell me she can't afford something, that she's broke, and I'm saving up for my car. I'm tired of begging her for a car because all the kids I was going to school with, you know, most of them, their parents got them a car, and they were driving to school. Yes, they were driving to school. Were they allowed to park there? No, because they didn't have a license, but their parents were getting them cars and stuff. So I'm like, I'm going to stack up my money and I'm going to get my dream car, which was a BMW, okay? A white BMW 330xi. And it did happen to be my first car. It took me forever to get the motherfucker, but that was my dream car. Now, with that being said, so I'm working at the Spring Valley Department of Public Works, which is a place where you go and do utility work. You know, you go out and you do outdoor maintenance. You're cleaning up trash on the side of the road. You're, you know, fixing stop signs, making sure they're standing straight up. All kind of shit. Filling small potholes, stuff like that. Right? For us being minors, it was mostly picking up trash on the side of the road, which was embarrassing as shit at 13 years old. And you see chicks going by and you're picking up trash. They look at you like you're a dirty motherfucker. Or, you know, it's hot as fuck outside and you're like, damn, I'm standing outside in the hot ass sun beaming down on me and I'm picking up trash. Only for, at that time, $8 an hour. Which, looking back on it, was like slave labor. I don't know how the fuck I was even feeding myself at that time, but it was a job nonetheless. And at 13, you know, it was money. So going through this job, there was this kid. I'm gonna say his name was Derek. Okay, that's not his name, but once this channel starts really taking off and we start getting a decent check from YouTube, I don't want to get a lawsuit, so I'm gonna change his name to Derek. Okay, so this kid Derek, right, was a kid at the time, was a very close friend of mine, right? Very close friend of mine. And we went to school together. We were quite cool. We were cool, right? Did a lot of shit together. One might say at that time we were damn near best friends, right? And this is where I met somebody I ended up being cool with for a very, very long time. And since there's no derogatory remarks about him or the story really isn't about him, his name is Andrew. That's one of my buddies, right? Somebody I'm cool with, right? And I met, got to know the cousin. He knows who he is. We got to know him and stuff like that, and get close with him. And then there was this other kid. We're gonna call him Mark. Okay, that's not his name, but we're gonna call him Mark. Now we're at this job, and this kid Mark was such a weird motherfucker. Like, he was weird. Like, we'd go to work, and he's watching full-blown porn videos at work. Like, I'm talking about, you can hear the noises on this shit. And the first time I ever caught him doing this shit, now we go outside, we're cleaning up this trash. It's hot as fuck. It's one of those days it's hot as fuck. So I'm, drinking water bottle after water bottle. I'm drinking fucking Gatorades, which is only making me thirstier. I'm drinking Powerade, which is making me 10 times thirstier. And I'm just drinking beverages. Let's put it like that. Can't forget the bev, right? Bow. So I'm drinking so much fluids. So I'm like, shit, I have to piss. Now, mind you, thank God, my body decided to have to evacuate all of these fluids while we're on our way back to the base. So we get ourselves back to the base. I go rush to this bathroom. Now, this bathroom is a bunch of stalls, right? Oh, man. It's a bunch of stalls, filthy ass bathroom, a bunch of filthy ass old men working there, watching fucking Jerry Springer on a damn antenna TV. Yes, antenna TV. And like talking shit, talking about women and stuff. You gotta go here. So all of this good stuff, right? Now, while this shit is going on, and I'm watching this shit, I'm running to, and I watch this shit right here, I'm running to the fucking bathroom. I mean, full blown, like, taking off, running like a fucking rocket. I take off like a goddamn rocket, right? Running to this damn bathroom, right? Because I gotta take a serious piss. And so all I hear as I'm getting close to the bathroom is like, you hear noises and stuff, like moaning noises. You hear this shit as I'm jetting to the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm hauling ass. Fuck everything that's going on. I gotta piss. People are talking to me. Where you going? Whatever. You got getting lunch, whatever. And I'm not hearing shit. I'm running to the fucking bathroom. Your boy gotta piss. So I hit the bathroom. Boom. Bust through the door. All you hear is, oh shit. You hear fumbling and shit. But mind you, like, this is the thing. We're young, immature, and usually what would happen is, if we know for sure somebody's gotta go to the bathroom, and we know it's one of those boo-boo bathroom breaks, like a nigga gotta take a shit, we'd run by the bathroom and go boom, 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 and hit the door. So I'm assuming this is what he thought was occurring, right? Now, I had held my piss for so long that basically it took me a while for the pee to start going. You know what I'm saying? Like, your body got kind of stuck in hold it mode, and I'm just waiting for it to come out. So I go in the stall, boom. I go in the stall. You know what I'm saying? I don't actually bust through the stall door, but I bust through the main door. And I go into the stall, I open the stall, and I'm standing there, and I get in piss position. So now I'm like, come on, piss. Like, I'm whispering to myself, piss, bro. I'm trying to go out here, go get lunch, watch some TV while I still have time. And all I hear is more sounds. Now, mind you, somebody bangs the door, you hear, oh shit, and you hear flopping and shit. Like, likely he dropped his phone at the time or whatever. But dude, I guess, was such a fucking perv, like he was a pervert, that this nigga, I'm surprised he hasn't been on How to Catch a Predator. But this nigga, literally, this nigga Mark, he's in there, and you hear, that's what you hear. And I'm like, what the fuck? And you hear the noises from the video, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It was mad loud. And he's like, oh shit, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And all you hear is like mad fumbling and shit. You hear the fucking belt jingling from him shimmying his pants up. This motherfucker bolts out the bathroom. Needless to say, I never shook this motherfucker's hand again. Now, this was the type of guy, yo, who used to eat like fucking pasta, like plain fucking pasta every lunch break. Some pasta that he ate looked mad good. But after that, I couldn't even look at his plate and be like, yo, that food looks good as shit. I could not do it anymore because I heard this motherfucker, needless to say, strangling the chicken in that bathroom, bro. And it's like, you're a weirdo, bro, because you're doing this shit at work. But you never know what he was exposed to as a kid. So, boom, right? I go and I use the bathroom, I come out, and I'm just like fucking mortified, bro. I don't even want my lunch. But I'm like, fuck that, I gotta eat, right? So I go to this place called Kennedy Fried Chicken at the time. And you get a burger, bruh. As soon as I seen they put mayo on my burger, I legitimately vomited. Like, I'm like, yo, bro. Like, cause all I kept replaying in my mind is this motherfucker jacketed in the bathroom. He was fapping, bro. So I'm like, it's horrible. Now, anyway, so time passes and this kid makes up a song about watching X-rated films, adults only films. And he's like, if I remember correctly, let me see. I can't remember offhand, but one day I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna come on here and tell you guys about this song. But he made up a fucking song about watching these videos. He used to sing it all the time, and I'm not gonna lie, like, over time, the song grew on all of us. Like, we just were singing this shit, but it was like, we didn't realize at that time it was making us look like fucking weirdos. You know what I'm saying? But he had this look about him where you knew he was gonna be like a guy that was gonna be on like How to Catch a Predator or Predator Poachers or one of these fucking shows where they're catching perverts. He just looked like one of them. Like, he just this look that he had, right? So boom. Some time passes. We're like in like, I don't want to say middle of summer. I know by this time I turned 13, and since I was born in August, that means it had to have been like near the end, the middle of the end, or something, like before the summer was over. It's still August, and I'm chilling with this kid Derek again. That's not his name, but you guys are gonna have to get used to me changing people's names because I don't want a lawsuit. Hold on, y'all. You guys got to get used to me changing the names of people because, listen, basically, I don't want a lawsuit, you know what I mean? So I changed the names of people so that I can tell these stories and nobody say, hey, he's defaming me or he's slandering me or whatever the case may be, right? So boom, I'm chilling with this kid Derek. We had a long ass day, and you know, he was a fucking clown too. Like, now that I look back at it, he gave off the vibes of a person that would end up on How to Catch a Predator show. Like, he seemed like one of those guys that will end up on that fucking show, or one of them predator poacher show, or one of them shows where they catch the pervs. Like, he definitely. The only thing that probably stopped him from going to jail for a full-on like sexual assault was the fact that he was a minor when he did what he did. And and this didn't happen on a job. This actually happened to like, we went. I'm gonna tell a full story, but he tried to basically take it from a chick one time when we were at his house, the house he was staying at, and you know, we were all privy to it. He and I like almost came to blows behind it. It was a big situation for me, and it was one of the things where it was like kind of like the last straw of fucking with him. He gave me a million excuses, and I just kind of was just like, bro, like, nah, like, you know. But in this particular situation, we're at work, and like, we were kind of on thin ice already with this shit, but we're the older guys, he was doing some dumb shit while they were out on their route that forced us to. We got in trouble. Basically, we got in trouble, all of us, because he was being a dick. And so they sent us behind or side of the building. I can't remember exactly where it was, where they had all of these fucking red bricks. Like basically, it's the bricks like that build up a lot of older apartment buildings, like the brick buildings and stuff like that. And a lot of stores are made out of these red bricks. They had us, basically stacking these shits into the back of a truck. And this fucking douchebag, at this time, Chris Brown is at a really high point in his career. And, he's at a really high point in his career. And all the girls is like on Chris Brown's meat. And a lot of girls was gassing this dude's head up saying he looked like Chris Brown, which he did not. But, every fucking boy that was light skinned and looked like Chris Brown to them pretty much. So essentially, like, they fucking, it just was like a thirst for this nigga back then. This is before the Rihanna ass whooping. This is before all of the bullshit. Like, before all the tattoos and him banging Fruittown Paru or whatever the fuck he's jacking. Like, it was way before that. This is young Chris Brown. He's, young, not abusing drugs, Chris Brown, that I know of. Straight out of Virginia, Chris Brown. Young Chris Brown, right? So, and the reason why I'm bringing up Chris Brown is because this is very important. This motherfucker really got in his head that he was Chris Brown. Because he's fucking dancing, man. He's fucking trying to crump. He's trying to, he's singing, yo. Like, he's doing all kind of shit. Throwing the fucking bricks, thinking he's Michael fucking Jackson. I don't know what the fuck, trying to moonwalk, whatever the fuck he was doing. And he's just doing it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You're gonna fuck, because he almost hit me with the brick a couple times. And I'm like, yo, bro, you're gonna hit me with this fucking brick, and then, like, I'm gonna, like, commit a, I'm gonna delete you, basically. If, with one of these fucking bricks, you hit me with that shit. So watch what the fuck you're doing. He's like, yeah. It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. And he's doing his fucking thing. He's dancing like he's fucking Chris Brown. Borderline fucking twerking before twerking and getting happen, bro. So he's doing this shit. He's doing this shit. He's dancing. There's this kid named Jesse. And he's there. And he's telling him, like, yo, chill, bro. Like, nigga, these dudes are here, like, they're watching us. Like, they could pop up at any moment. We're already in hot shit. We're about to get fired type shit. And it's our first job. We all need money, realistically. None of us is rich fucking kids. None of us are kids that come from fucking, riches. All of us are kids that come from fuckery. Like, we're broke. Needless to say. Some of us broker than others, like, are using these jobs to, like, legit eat, like, type shit. Not all of us, but some of us, right? So we all on the same page, like, we're here to get this damn money, right? And so this nigga, he decides, fuck you, and fuck what you're saying, I'm gonna do it even harder. So now he's super crumping. He's flashing his belly. He's fucking belly dancing like he's Omarion and shit in Icebox. He's doing all in that Icebox video. This dude started lifting his shirt up, belly dancing like he's in an Icebox video and he's Omarion or something. He's singing Chris Brown songs and shit. Very zesty behavior. Very, very, very zesty behavior. There was some sassy dancing going on. So boom. At the right moment where he's getting extra sassy, extra zesty, extra. You know how back in the day when they would write extra to be creative, they would put like an X. Well, he's 3 X's extra. Fucking spicy, okay? He was a fucking spice boy, okay? This nigga is damn near strip teasing niggas. He's stripping. And the motherfucking boss walks up. Not like one of the older guys there, the vets that was there. Because these niggas, like, some of them, I'm not gonna lie, some of them, they had conversations with us that they probably shouldn't have. They were a little bit too mature for our age, if you know what I'm talking about. They're getting real explicit and detailed. And you know, I guess that shit went to his head and thinks he could do whatever he wants and say whatever he wants because these motherfuckers some of them were drinking on the job. You know, passing young kids cigarettes and shit. So, Mr. Zesty the Salt Spice Boy himself fucking got caught. Got caught, man. By the boss. I'm talking about the boss. Not one of these older dudes who was just letting us slide with a bunch of fuckery. You know, the boss. So the boss comes, he's like, what the fuck? Just like that. What the hell are you doing? Because this motherfucker got mid throwing bricks. And, yeah, he got mid twerk. Like, you know, he was dancing like he was Shakira and he thought his hips wasn't lying. You know, he was zesty. He was for sure, he had some issues going on. The boss, needless to say, fired our asses. And you would think this is the end, right? He fired all of us, right? He fired all of us. He told us to finish up and go, but this motherfucker had the nerve. This nigga Derek had the nerve. Again, that's not his name. You get used to me changing people's names. This nigga Derek had the nerve. Had the fucking nerve. Had the nerve to get mad. Like it was the boss's fault for firing him. And he tells us, like, this is a fucking safety hazard. And I guess he expected us to come inside and snitch. But, we were definitely paralyzed by the zest. Yeah, we were trying to fucking get this work done so we go fuck home. Realistically, it was too damn hot. You know, I didn't want to get screamed at by the boss. He was already tight. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I already knew, like, I had, like, an attitude at that time. You know, to where if he said anything to me that I felt like he was overstepping the lines of boss and parent, I would have probably cursed his ass out. And I didn't want to get fired. I needed the money, man. There was things I wanted. You know what I'm saying? He fired us. He told us to get the fuck off the property. But in hopes of saving our job, this nigga Jesse and I decide to stay. He even fired the niggas who were not actually on base on the property at the time. He fired all of us. All us underage kids that were there with our fucking work permission cards and shit like that were fired. All of us. Like, no shit. All of us there that were for summer jobs, he fired all of us. And as a matter of fact, I think he no longer did the fucking programming. Like, this nigga Derek fucked it up for everybody. And, you know, it was a godsend because I ended up getting better jobs since then. And I probably would have fucking just continued, you know, in that field of work had I not got fired. You know what I mean? So, needless to say, I probably would have been stuck in that field of work, and I probably wouldn't have had the ambition that I do to do the things I do had I not got fired. But at that time, at that fucking time, I wanted to whip this motherfucker's ass. But, you know, to save my job, Jesse and I stayed there to work. We tried to finish the work. We finished the work. You know, the guy was like, yeah, good job. You know, he told us good job and shit and still fired our asses, gave us the fucking boot, and I felt like a full-blown jackass. Yeah, I did. I felt like a fucking idiot. I felt like a fool, man. I felt like a fucking fool because I decided to continue working and I was still fired. So I'm like, damn, I finished the job and I'm fired. What the fuck? So I'm pissed. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I totally got into middle-aged man that had a hard day at work job. I just want to go in the house, drink a beer, and just like fucking turn on the TV and ignore the world. Yeah. So I'm completely fucking tight. I'm at middle-aged man that had a worse day at his job, like a hard day. He just want to go in the house and fucking drink a beer and turn on the game and ignore the fucking world. And if his wife says something stupid or starts nagging, he just beats her ass. That type of mentality was in my head at that moment. Not, of course, not to beat their wife shit, but you know what I mean. Like, basically, I didn't want to fuck. Okay, so I call my dukes. I'm like, pick me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm tight. So I get in the car. I don't recall if I said anything to her, but I know I was so pissed the fuck off. I didn't want to talk to nobody because I'm like, it's over. Like, it's over. I was making decent money. Mind you, I damn near had no fucking money saved up because, like, the minute I got my first job, my mom's like, you gotta pay your own cell phone bill. You gotta help me with this. You gotta da-da-da. And then, you know, my first check, of course, I splurged in taking them to Burger King. And you would think that Burger King, how the fuck did you blow your check at Burger King? Because for some reason, when you have money, you somehow get hungrier. Everyone does, and everyone around you does, and everyone else wants to order the most expensive thing and multiples of it. So, needless to say, I spent the whole fucking check on, you know, my household fucking getting Burger King, which is like embarrassing. But I almost had no money saved up, so I was super tight. I'm like, fuck, all my plans went out the goddamn window. I was depressed. I'm talking about, I just wanted to go in my room and cry into my fucking pillow, get a tub of ice cream, eat that shit with my legs crossed, with a goddamn Snuggie on, and just fucking die. Like, I was tight, right? So, with that being said, cool. Now we're driving back to the P's. We pull up. So we pull up to the P's and bruh. This nigga had the weirdest taste for chicks. I think he didn't really have a preference. I think he was trying to overcompensate for his undeniable zestiness. Because he would fuck anything. Like any chick, he would just whatever. And he would try to get it in with, if he could fuck a tree, he could fuck it. Like, I'm just keeping it real. So, there was this chick that we used to, all of us in these P's that I lived in, used to look at, no disrespect to her. She was cool peoples at the time. And because she was cool peoples, we used to look at her like a dude. Because she used to hang out with the dudes. Like, she was a fucking dude. She was one of the guys. She was one of the bros. You know what I'm saying? At the time, no disrespect to her again. You know, she played football with us. She fucking did everything we fucking did. I'm pretty sure she pissed standing up because she hung out with us so much. So it was kind of like we never looked at her like a chick. You know, never attempted to smash. Never attempted to do anything physical with her ever in life. You know, like, you know, I probably would have, you know, would have assumed that any dude that would date her likes other dudes. Like, that's how deep embedded the thought of her basically being one of the guys was in my head. So, you know, no disrespect to her, you know what I'm saying? It was just that much dudage. It was that, like, it was that much hanging out with us. So with that being said, right, I get out the car and I'm just in a slump. Like, I'm like, it's the saddest fucking moment. I'm walking so slow. I'm dragging my fucking feet. I'm fucking like a wilted fucking flower. Like, my head is down low. I'm just fucking looking like a zombie, bro. I'm walking like Lurch from fucking Addams Family. Like, it's over. Like, I felt like my world just collapsed, bro. So I'm going in the crib, you know what I'm saying? I'm going in the crib, tight, and here comes this nigga, right? And he's sitting with these individuals. I'm not even gonna fucking bother naming them. And this chick that I used to hang out with a lot because we lived in the same P's. And I probably, if I never lived in those P's, I probably never would have hung out with them, knowing a lot of shit I know about them now. You know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to them. But one specific individual, we had words many fucking times, right? To where I've had to put hands on this motherfucker many times, and we got cool. Like, he had my back after, you know, a lot of these situations, and that's cool. I respect that because he was a pretty loyal dude at the time. But as we got older, we grew apart. I started hanging with certain people. He started hanging with certain people, and it just so happened that those certain people, groups of people, don't fuck with each other. So it just was one of those things, and we were bound to grow apart. And one of those things was he tried to set me up in a certain situation. So I just kind of like, you know, and I really wasn't fucking with them at that moment anyway, and I kind of didn't want to talk to them because it was like a previous incident with them that kind of pissed me off at them. It wasn't like beef. I just didn't want to talk to them. And also, like, he just got me fucking fired. And you're hanging out with this motherfucker. I'm already mad at y'all. So I'm even more fucking mad. Almost assuming that they're supposed to read my mind that this motherfucker got us all fired. Like, you know? So, so I'm just trying to go in the house. They're saying what up to me and shit. I'm just ignoring them. I'm like, yo, fuck y'all. Like, fuck all of you. Like, I think I said some shit like that. And him trying to impress this chick, like, trying to seem more masculine, like this toxic masculinity shit goes. He tries to seem like this tough fucking, like, you know, fucking, like, Giga Chad type motherfucker, right? And he's bigger than me. Like, don't get it fucked up. Like, he's way bigger than me at this time. Like, at that time, I was a frail motherfucker. I was super skinny. I was shorter than him. You know what I mean? Like, I was small for my age, I guess. At that time, I didn't have my super growth spurt yet. So, boom. I'm like, you know, I don't really want to be bothered and shit. So, I'm going in the crib, and he's like, he runs up to me. He's like, yo, bro, like, let's like fucking yo D, let's body. And the reason why he says D is because my fucking government name, my first name starts with a D. But he goes, yo D, let's body, da 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 da. And what that means is let's slam each other like two fucking douchebags who have nothing better to do because, you know, like usually broke motherfuckers who don't have no toys, don't have a bicycle, don't have this, don't have that. They resort to violence as a means to entertainment. And, you know, of course I did have a few things. It just was one of those things where he just wanted to show off how brawny he is, right? He wanted to be the fucking Pluto to my fucking Popeye, basically. And he wanted to impress Olive Oil, which I had no interest in the said Olive Oil. I didn't. At all. So, I didn't understand it. But I'm like, nah, fuck out of here, bro. I'm not in the mood right now. Like, don't fucking talk to me. Oh, you a bitch, bro. That's immediately what comes out of his mouth. And again, toxic masculinity kicks in. It starts to become a nigga moment. It's not at nigga moment levels yet. So, boom. He's like, yeah, you pussy, bro. Why you being a bitch, bro? Like, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yo, it's not even that, bro. You got me fucking fired. He's like, it's cool, bro. It's fucking cool. I'm like, no, it's not fucking cool. Like, bro, nigga, I really took that fucking job seriously, nigga. Like, I want money, nigga. I'm trying to get money. Like, you don't understand, right? He's like, nah, bro. Like, nah, but we could, come on, stop being a bitch, bro. And he keeps doing it, keeps saying it. And then he, you know, says a few words that, like, kind of like, I don't remember exactly the words that set me off. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And I just throw my shit on the floor. You're mad as shit. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fucking go. So, again, me underestimating that this motherfucker was like 200 pounds and we're 13. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely 100. This nigga picks me up and slams me. Boom! I get up. I'm not soft. I get up. Slams me again. Boom! I get up. Now I'm trying to slam him. I'm making it harder for him. I'm wrestling. I'm fucking scrambling. I'm moving. And, bruh, he decides to slam me again. Like, the way he scoops me up, he slams me. The shit kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. And he tried to choke me. Like, he legit tried to put his hands around my neck like he had like a moment or something. Like, he tried to fucking choke me. And the minute his hands started to wrap around my fucking neck, I blacked out. It became a nigga moment right then and there. Nigga moment. I punched this motherfucker dead square in his motherfucking mouth and busted his lip. The nigga gets up. Ah, what the fuck? Yo, you busted my lip. What the fuck? And I got up and I fucking walked off like I did nothing. Like, hey nigga. And I kept it pushing. I go in the house. And bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of tight at this time, right? mad as fuck again. So now my hand's low-key hurting a little bit because I hit him type hard, and I think I hit some of his teeth a little bit. So my hand is hurting and shit. So I go in the house, I wash my hands with some cold water, put a little ice on that shit, and I put the ice back in the freezer. I go sit down, and I turn on the motherfucking TV. I just want to drown out all the bullshit. I just wanted to drown out the fuckery. Why is this douche blasting this fucking music, bro? God damn. So I just want to drown this son of a bitch out, right? So, in trying to drown this son of a bitch out, I'm turning on TV and I keep hearing banging on my door, and it's these jack-offs trying to see a fight, because again, niggas is broke, we're in poverty, and they get entertainment out of violence, right? Sorry for the light, y'all. So they want entertainment, and I'm really not in the mood, because I'm at delete a nigga mode. Like, that's a nigga moment already for me. Like, so I'm just like, no, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it already, he choked me. I punched him in his mouth. Like, it is what it is, and they don't want to hear it because they want entertainment. So I start fucking, ranking on them. Like, I'm talking shit. I'm talking my shit because I'm so mad. I want to hurt their feelings. Like, it's past the point of me wanting to smack anybody. Like, I just want to hurt your feelings. I want to emotionally scar you type shit at this time. So, I'm saying hurtful ass shit to them. But some of them I've already had run-ins with, so they don't really want to, press the issue. They don't want to, like, get it to the point where I react to violence, because I'll just spank that ass, you know what I'm saying? I put belt to ass for real, So they just kind of like, and they knew at that time what happened, had I get pissed off. They knew, like, where I would go with shit at that time in my life. I go to the highest fucking level of violence, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, as a young kid, no kids, and, usually kids calm you the fuck down, kids calm you down, they get rid of that side of you in a way, right? And, basically, they keep coming. And my mom is outside. My sister, I think, is like 2 or 1 turning 2 at this time. She's a little baby, basically. And I'm quite a bit older than my sister and stuff like that. So, it's this thing where it's like, I don't know what it was that made me just keep saying no, but I think it had to do with my mom being outside, me not wanting to get busy, like, getting shaken in front of my mom, and my sister, her being so young and shit. So I just kept ignoring her, but this motherfucker kept coming. So I said, okay, the next time this motherfucker comes to the door, I'm gonna poke him. I even showed him the knife, because he actually came in the house. My mom had, like, let him in the crib, and he's talking. He's like, let's just go outside and fight. Like, he's trying to, like, cause the chick came in the house too, and he's trying to sound like super tough, like he's trying to, like, be like some boss or some shit, like boss up on me type shit. And I'm like, nigga, if I go outside, bro, I'm poking the shit out of you. It's over. I'm going to jail. Like, I've already made up my mind, already come to terms with the consequences of if I kill your ass. If I delete you, it's, I already know where it's at. And, even they try to take the shit from me, and I almost cut one of them, like, cause I'm like, nah, you're not taking this shit from me. It's on. And needless to say, the situation continued to escalate and got to a point as to where my mom comes in the house, my sister comes in the house, I wait, I'm plotting now. And they go in their bedroom, and as soon as this motherfucker knocks on the door, I just open the door. It could have been the fucking mail. It could have been a neighbor. It could have been anybody, and they would have got socked. Real. They would have get put to sleep, because I took every fucking ounce of rage that I had, and I opened the door, and boom, hit him right in his motherfucking face, right in his shit, right in his schnoz, right? You know what I'm saying? I rocked his fucking snot box. I punched him so hard in his shit, he flew back into the neighbor's door. Boom. Almost got his ass whipped by the neighbors, because the neighbor is a nice lady, you know what I'm saying? Open the door, what is going on in here? He runs outside, he wants to be tough, he's embarrassed because he just got punched out by, like, kind of went to sleep. He flew in the door, kind of went to sleep, and kind of woke up and was on rage mode, like, and, he take off his shirt trying to be, trying to flex off for this chick and whatever, and, let's go outside. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga. Like, I'm on my bullshit. I go outside now. Now I'm feeling this. Needless to say, I almost died during this fight because I'm whipping his ass. I'm making him crump for real. He's dancing like Chris Brown for real because I didn't know my hands was that fast. I'm whooping that ass, bro. And he didn't stand a chance. Needless to say, because I didn't give him one. As big as he was compared to me, I was not gonna give him a chance to fight fucking back. I didn't even, because I knew, like, I've been through the situation. I fought so many times. I became damn near an experienced fucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? My hands were serious on the boxing tip. So I was doing my damn thing. You know what I mean? And, bruh, it got so real. Like, I got him on the ropes. He's backing up. I'm, you know what I'm saying? We getting it in. He's not even getting a chance really to swing back. He's shocked. You can tell the fear and shock in his eyes. Like, I'm about to get my ass whooped by this little motherfucker. Because I'm swinging upwards. So I'm like, you know, speed back. I'm whooping that ass, bro. Because I'm like, I already know not to give him a chance to fight back. Because once he do, he's way bigger than me. I don't have a chance. Like, if he grabs me, it's over. So I'm, you know, doing my, you know, shit. I got my footwork going. I'm doing my fucking thing. And, you know, I'm fucking Oscar De La Hoya in this bitch. I'm fucking Pacquiao, you know, like one of them small dudes, like, and I'm whooping them, you know what I'm saying? But I realized it's probably gonna take 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of my punches to equal one of his because he's that much bigger than me. So I'm still like on him. I'm hammering him. I'm not letting him go. I'm hitting him in the body. Bam, 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 bam. I'm hitting him. No cap, no exaggeration at all. Not to get a big head or toot my own horn. I was whipping his ass, right? And it was like, cause I don't know, I blacked out. It was so much rage. So we're just getting it. You know what I'm saying? He can't even really swing back. He's do. I'm grabbing him, grabbing his shirt and shit, like trying to pull him closer. Cause he's starting to get the idea of I gotta weave this shit. Like I gotta move. So he's trying to like lean back and shit and swing cause he has more reach than me. So I'm like getting up on him. I'm grabbing his shirt and I'm getting closer. Nigga. That's all he's seeing is fist. Nigga. All he's seeing is this. Over and over and over and over. He's seeing over and over. That's all he's seeing. All you see is skinny little old me. Just fucking, oh yeah, Muhammad Ali shit. You know how Mike Tyson was shorter than a lot of guys he boxed? And he's just hitting them still and whooping that ass? That was me. That was me. So all you see is fist and it's blinding. And bruh, this is the point where I almost died. So now, we start heading toward the sidewalk. And in these P's, it's just one long ass road and one long ass apartment. So it's like they're parallel to each other. The fucking like parking and shit is like parallel to the fucking apartments. It's like right there. And you know, you park basically either with the front of your vehicle or the back of your vehicle facing the P's. But a lot of people like to pull up against the sidewalk and they're chilling, and some brolic, buff bodybuilding looking motherfuckers get out of their car. Right? They get out of their car and we bump into the car and I'm hitting him. He's on the car. He's leaning back on the car. I'm hitting him. Hooking off. And the motherfucking dude's like, get off my car. What the fuck? They get out and they're big as fuck. And they realize we're kids, but we're fighting. They realize like, oh, hell no. But they're about to fuck us up, like low key. So these niggas come out and I get shook immediately. I'm still swinging though. I'm like, still swinging, still not trying to get killed. And these motherfuckers is huge. Like these niggas had no necks. Like they look like fucking Kali muscle. Like swear to God, they look like Kali fucking muscle. Like one of them, I kid you not, was like a light-skinned version of the nigga that be with the fat kid, the fat guy that be like getting the food and he kicks his food up. It's like, don't eat that shit, man. Don't eat that shit. He kicks the fucking food. He's mad out. He walks like that shit. And the other one was like motherfucking Kali muscle. And they probably had a little brother that looked like the nigga that be doing all the zesty dancing and shit. The big brolic, you know, gorilla looking one. No disrespect, bro. I'm just saying you that big, you look like gorilla. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. So boom. Like these niggas big. Like they what the fuck? And what made it worse, that probably made them look big like that too, because this nigga's bigger than me, and these niggas is like 10 of him, like they're huge. So they, you know, we almost died. But anyway, so now these niggas, man, they get out and they snatch my little ass up. And I'm trying to grab for his shirt. I'm dead ass. I'm grabbing for his shirt. Give me that shit. Trying to get every fucking I could get into his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas snatched my little ass up. Get over here, little nigga. And they literally said that shit. Get over here, little nigga. And they snatched me up, and I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, so they yanked me off this motherfucker, and they tossed my ass. They're like, yo, chill out, calm down. And I'm like, nah. So I get up. I see them like, kind of like, you know how niggas do, and they bang like, what, nigga? And I'm like, I froze. So I almost died, because if they would have probably hit me up, you know, all I would have been standing there was my motherfucking shoes and clothes. Shoes and motherfucking clothes. My ass would have been somewhere locked out in the bushes or something. No cap. No fucking cap. But, yeah, man. So I whoop his ass, man. I whoop his ass. And we continue fighting and shit. Eventually it gets to the point where, like it becomes a brawl. You know what I'm saying? And, I almost got jumped. You know what I'm saying? I almost got jumped because I guess at this point, I'm now enemies with these niggas I'm chilling with because I said some disrespectful shit to them. And now they're hoping on their poster boy to whoop my ass, and it didn't work because that was their fucking savior of their reputations. Because I don't, you know, now one of them, like I said, I'm not gonna name him, but one of them, we got into an initial fight, and the first fight we ever had together, he kind of won. I was already hurt though, and it was because he laughed at me about some shit, but he kind of won, and I learned from it, and ever since, any fight that we had, I won. You know what I'm saying? I knew, like, I'm gonna hit him first. I'm not gonna give him a chance to win. Listen, a lot of my fights I never let the motherfucker hit me back. I never get to the point. I just demolished him. Like, fuck it. I'm fighting you to hurt you for real. And, you know, it was one of those things. But, you know, I'm not just trying to sound like the toughest motherfucker alive. I'm just saying, like, that's just how it went. And we almost both died because he got slammed by one of them dudes hard because he tried to buck up on them thinking, because he was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? He was mad, and I get it. You know, you're young, again, toxic masculinity, you're immature, you can't take an L. And them motherfuckers slammed him, and he realized it was over. You know what I'm saying? It was instant KO. You know what I'm saying? It was almost a fatality, son. Fatality. Finish him. It was one of those. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was the time my ass got fired and got into a fight. That was the time that I almost died at the hands of a grown ass man. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope y'all enjoyed the story. You know, if you guys can, please definitely hit the comment section. Give me some advice. I mean, if the story's not funny to you guys or it's not entertaining, I mean, the stories are true. I can't really change them unless I'm gonna embellish a little bit and lie a little bit. But I'm telling you guys the truth. So, you know, please be positive in the comment section. But you know, tell me what kind of stories you guys want to hear. If I have any stories of that's in my life, like, you know, give me ideas. Like, tell us a time that you blah blah blah, and whatever stories I have from my life that match up with that as close as possible, I will talk about. Tell me what you guys want me to react to in my reaction videos. Go check those out. Yeah, let's run those numbers up. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, please. And let's get these numbers fucking going. All right. I can't wait to see you guys on my lives. I will be doing some lives. I will be inviting you guys to my StreamYard, which will also be put on YouTube. And I will be giving you guys the link to my Patreon really soon, because we're going to be putting some exclusive, I'm talking VIP shit, fucking content on Patreon. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for supporting, and peace.